Somalia. Somalia ranks 163 out of 180 on the Press Freedom Index. Need to end the bloodshed. Somalia continues to be one of the most dangerous countries in Africa for media personnel, with 3 more journalists killed in 2019, bringing the total killed in the past 10 years to 50. Political violence and corruption undermine the freedom to inform in Somalia, and the pressure on journalists can come from many quarters, especially as much of the country is controlled by non-state entities or autonomous regional governments that either do not or only barely recognize the central government's authority. Journalists who refuse to censor themselves are liable to be the targets of bombings or shootings by al-Shabaab militants, the leading killers of media personnel, or are exposed to arbitrary detention, of which 2019 saw more than 20 cases, to torture, or to the closure of their media by the authorities. The governments in the autonomous regions of Somaliland and Puntland are particularly authoritarian and put a great deal of pressure on the local media. Journalists are often brought before military courts or before courts that apply laws dating back to the military dictatorship. The media bill adopted by Parliament in a completely opaque manner at the end of 2019 contains many draconian provisions and gives the information minister the extraordinary power to control all news production. If the president signs it into law, it will undermine the encouraging efforts we've seen recently, although journalists have, until now, been subjected to abuses almost systematically. And with the almost total impunity, the authorities have given some positive signals. A policeman who fatally shot a cameraman in Mogadishu in July of 2018 was sentenced to absentia for 5 years in prison. Even if he had not yet been arrested, 2 soldiers were discharged from the army for tying up 2 journalists and leaving them in the sun. This was unprecedented in Somalia.